my vlog for today. Oh boy, the screen went blank already. God, you're back. Yeah, now I can. There we go.
It's all good,
So
man.
it's all good. So welcome back to the vlog, everybody. Aaron's with me again. Um, that's the guy right there. So so I guess I'll start off by saying how's it going? Is anything new and exciting going on?
Yes.
You care to elaborate on that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Past 2 days, 2 days, I haven't even told you this. Past 2 days, I've spent at least 6 hours laying in a hammock outside.
Nice.
Yes, 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 yes.
Nice. I always want to
Yeah.
get a hammock.
Yeah, man. Amazing. Amazing.
Yes.
And it's around about the same price as the camera that you're thinking about getting.
Really?
Yep.
That's a good
Yep.
deal.
Yeah. 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 Good
So you,
stuff. So yeah, hammock past 2 days, at least 6 hours. It's been phenomenal. Phenomenal.
I must say I'm jealous. I've always wanted to get a hammock. I even tried to think of how I could set one up in my apartment.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could put it where your table is in the dining space, you
I
know?
could, or where the
Yeah.
table was.
Yeah, right there in that space.
I could.
Yeah.
I was
Mhm.
gonna put a weight bench there, but I don't think I have enough room to put a weight bench there. Just because the way my computer desk is, and if the barbell's too long, it'd probably hit the glass.
Depends which way you face it. Uh if your feet are aiming towards you right now, if your feet are aimed towards your face right now, then the bar won't be anywhere near where your computer is.
Or I could do it the reverse way and have my feet pointing towards the kitchen. And I could
But
do
then
it
the
that way
weight would
too.
be closer to your computer
True.
and your glass table.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I wanted to start working out at home. Like, I got those resistance bands I told you about that I got to start using.
Hmm.
And speaking of which, tomorrow I'm going to try and call the gym and see what the deal is as far as monthly memberships go. Um,
Yeah.
but I was also thinking, besides the resistance bands to use, I was thinking about just doing body weight exercises at home.
That's the way to go. Really. I
Yeah.
mean, oh, but what about you though? Have you done anything like super interesting the past couple days or anything like that just pops out, you know?
Um, Not really. I filmed a ton on Saturday and Monday. I had a ton of editing to do. Um, I guess it would be the highlight of my past couple days, but the it didn't come out too well, so I wasn't too happy about it. But as far as new and exciting goes, I can't think of anything really. It's been pretty dull here for me.
Yeah.
Uh, I did something cool as far as counseling goes. I told you about telehealth.
Yep. Yep.
So I had a counseling session with telehealth.
How'd that
Um,
go?
it went good. It went good. It was weird to see my counselor on a computer instead of like face
Yeah.
to face, Um, but it went well. She played part two of a video on YouTube about meditation,
Hmm.
and meditation is something I've been wanting to do and get into the habit of doing because I'm sure it would help my anxiety if anything. Um, but I have a hard time. Like they say, it's okay if your mind wanders. Just try to bring it back and center yourself and everything.
Hmm.
I was having a lot of difficulties with my mind going different places, um, but I think I did okay with it. She wants me to practice it. I can't remember how often she said she wanted me to practice it, but I'm going to try and start incorporating that into my daily routine.
Yeah.
So,
So like once a day would be nice, just get the repetitions in and try to get accustomed to doing it.
right, right.
So center yourself.
Yes, exactly. That and I've been trying to force myself to work out. like, dude, like I think I told you, like last summer at this point, I was doing like 100 push-ups a day. I was doing like sets of 10 pull-ups,
Mm.
and I was doing other workouts too that were body weight exercises like lunges and all that kind of stuff. And have you ever actually tried? These are lunges that I used to do, and I used to be able to do. Have you ever tried doing the lunges on one leg?
Yeah, going forward with just the one leg.
No, I'm sorry, I meant squatting with one leg.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, like pistol squats or whatever.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
those are tough.
yeah. It's like, oh, it's well, not as hard as a one arm pull up or whatever, but it's definitely tough, tough
Yes,
exercise to do.
it really
It's a difficult
is.
exercise to do.
No, you're right. It really is. And
Yeah.
one thing I enjoy working out, which is tough to build muscle, is my calves.
Yeah.
I like doing calf raises. Um, I wish we could just. Wish I could just go to the gym, um,
Mm.
but I mean, I have enough space in my apartment where I can do like body weight stuff, like I said, and resistance bands. So the only thing I'm worried about with those resistance bands is if one of those suckers snaps while you're using it. You know? Yeah, I'm just worried
I
that it'll
call that a
like,
lawsuit, sir. As a lawsuit.
right?
Mm. A question. In
What's
this
up?
time, has your video game usage gone up in quarantine?
To be honest with you, and surprisingly enough, even though I spent the money on a PS4 Pro, I have
Mhm.
not played PlayStation in over a month or two.
Interesting.
Yep.
So I figured your use would have gone up. So what have you been doing aside from like vlogging and stuff then?
Just kind of sitting there.
Just like just just sitting there like with your eyes closed, or the eyes open, one eye open, or is it like two eyes open,
Two
or
eyes open.
just like sitting there?
Yeah, I just been sitting there watching stuff on Netflix.
Oh, so you've been watching TV.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The way you, my mind was like, oh, he's just sitting there looking at the wall or something like.
No, that's my fault. I should explain it better. No, I've been watching a show my father recommended to me called Scandal.
Oh, right, with the president and then like Kerry Washington or something like that, and
Yep.
whatever the case may be. Yeah. So how
That
many episodes of that have you watched?
I'm on episode 6.
Season one?
Yes, season 1,
Okay.
episode 6. So I
Yeah.
just saw the part where Huck got the information out of that one guy. I don't know.
Nah, I don't watch the show. I've been rewatching The Wire. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
pretty good.
So I've been watching. Well, the other show I started watching, and my dad recommended to me, is called Ozark.
Heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the money laundering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty good so far. I'm only on season 1, episode 1.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, those are two good shows I've been watching lately. So then I keep, if I don't know what else to do, I just put Breaking Bad on and just kind of sit there and chill out.
I watched the movie El Camino like a month ago.
Great movie.
Yeah, well, I'd say it's good. Um, it felt like one long episode tacked on to the end of,
Breaking.
that's what it kind of felt like in a way.
Yeah.
But it was good. I like well, spoiler alert. I like what they did with. Um, I guess my favorite part of the movie was the scene where he's going to the apartment of that guy who basically was just a psychological terrorist when he was
Uh,
in captivity. Yeah,
yeah.
and try to find the money. And that
Mm,
whole sequence there with the two guys, I
the
thought
fake
that was
cops.
yeah, I thought that was a well done sequence. I don't want to like say too much in case someone sees this and they're like, I haven't seen it yet, but I'll just say that sequence there
Yeah.
was my favorite sequence in the movie by
Yeah.
far. So
That definitely was a good part of it. Like, especially the way the fake cops found Jesse, and he's got the gun aimed right.
yeah, spoiler alert, spoiler
I'm sorry. Yes, spoiler
alert.
alert.
you're, you're going into
Sorry.
descriptions. I was like, yeah, it's just a good sequence. It's a well done sequence, I thought.
It was.
But
It was was kind of like you're on the edge of the seat because you want to see what happens, kind of a deal.
Yeah, yeah. So that was
So
pretty good. But yeah,
yeah,
Breaking Bad's great, man. Like, you can always turn any episode on, and it's like it's always a good episode. That's how I feel about The Wire. Just turn it on. Doesn't matter what episode it is. You're like, oh, this is great. You know. So
is The Wire on Netflix?
it's more of an HBO thing.
Oh, okay,
Um, they may be on Netflix. I don't know, but I watch it through HBO Go or whatever.
okay,
So, but yeah, it's a crime drama set in Baltimore, and um, focuses heavily on narcotics task force and the distribution end of it, as well as homicide, the homicide end of it, and all that. And they also bring into it a political aspect of it. Like they bring you in so many different areas of the show that I thought it was pretty well done. I mean, it's probably in my top 5 shows with Breaking Bad as well. So
wow,
yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So
interesting. I wish I
yeah,
had HBO Go so I could watch it, but I've only
yeah,
got. I switched back to Netflix from Hulu not too long ago, so
yeah, yeah. Netflix
but
is good. Netflix is
yeah,
good. Yeah.
yeah, they got some good movies on there and good shows on there. Did you see anything about that Tiger King guy and everything?
People are talking about it, but for me, I haven't watched it or even like seen a preview. But from what I heard from it, it wasn't really like up my alley. It was like kind of like train wreck slash shock, kind of like in awe kind of thing. It's not really my deal when it comes to watching stuff. So like, yeah, I'll pass on that. Not really for me. But
That's. I'm glad you said that. That's how I feel. I passed on that. I'm not going to pay attention to it. It just sounds stupid.
yeah, I mean, no offense to people who do enjoy it. I mean, if that's your
Right.
thing, that's your thing. But it's not my style. It's not my style. It's not my style.
Not mine either.
Yeah.
Did you? There was a documentary about this guy named Bob Lazar. Did you hear about that or see that?
No.
It's about some guy who worked in Section 4 of Area 51.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff. They talk about reverse engineering alien technology and stuff like that, and stuff that
So,
he's
okay, we're presupposing the existence of alien technology
right,
to make that a feasible. Okay, so they're talk. Okay, so they're saying first there's existence of this technology, right? And then they're saying we're going to re-engineer this technology.
right.
Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of, and then well, so there's a lot in there. First, they exist. Second, they have this great technology, and third, we're re-engineering this. Okay, so what's it called again?
Um, Bob Lazar.
Wow,
Uh,
what's his like his resume, his track record, like his skill set?
I believe. Excuse me. He worked for the government at like I said at Area 51.
Okay.
Well, it was a section of Area 51. I think it was called S4,
Mm.
and I can't remember what his main job was. I watched it a couple days ago. But he knows like inside stuff as far as aliens go, and as far as
Does he have
uh,
like books written and stuff like that, or articles or something? I have to look that up.
yeah, you should look it up. It's interesting.
Maybe if you could do me a favor, like text it to me or like, box it to me or something. That way I
Okay,
don't forget. Because I like, sometimes I'll just like forget stuff. But that
yeah,
sounds pretty interesting.
it is, and the government is definitely hiding a lot of stuff from us, according to this documentary.
Okay. Okay.
So it should
All right.
be. I've been watching it bit by bit, and because I can't watch them.
Is it like just one thing that you watch through, or is it like multiple episodes in like a thing?
I believe it's one documentary all the way through.
Okay, how long is it? It must be like 2 hours long then if you've been watching it in pieces.
It's about that long. I mean, let me. Um,
Oh, you don't have to like really tell me exactly what it is. I'm just, but if you're watching it in pieces, it must be pretty long. Excuse me. I have a
well,
little
that
indigestion there.
well, I have to be in the right mindset to. Oh, it says Bob Lazar, Area 51, and flying saucers. 2018.
Oh, okay.
So runtime is
Were there any
97
coffee
minutes.
stains on them?
Is there what?
So it's a bad flying saucers. Like it's a
Saucer.
bad joke. You know, you
Oh,
put like a
Jesus.
cup of coffee on a saucer, spill it on there. It's like, sorry, it's a
Can't
bad
help
joke.
yourself.
Bad joke. All right.
It's okay. It's
All
okay.
right. All right. All right.
But it says the runtime's 97 minutes, so it's like over an hour and a half.
Yeah. They're usually like an hour sometimes. So this is must be pretty. Put a lot of time into that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, um,
You know what I've also been. Oh, okay.
sorry, I just want to finish my drink. What's up?
Okay.
Westworld.
I also been watching Westworld a little bit. Westworld. I
I've seen.
finally got into season two. Like, so
Yeah.
I rewatched season one just to get back into it and started watching season two. So season two is pretty good.
Yeah, it's a crazy show.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, isn't it's set in the old. Oops. Hang on
Well,
one
it's set.
second.
Okay, all right.
It's set in like in the West, right? Like where they're the simulated world that they're in.
Well, yeah, we're in. Well, I don't know if it's present day. Maybe like in the future a little bit. I couldn't tell you exactly what the actual time period is because they kind of go back and forth between. Well, anyways, the world that they're in, there are. Well, I don't want to. Well, if you haven't seen it yet, I don't want to. Or season two, rather, I don't want to give too much away. But in season one, they're in a Western style space.
Right.
So I'll just say that. Um, so yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I watched I watched some of it. I don't know if I finished season one of it, but this is quite a while ago that I watched it. Probably like maybe like last summer or something like that.
Hmm.
And I just remember what you said, them being out in the old west and everything like that. And I don't want to say too much more either because I don't want to spoil it. But
It's good though.
it is a good show.
Great cast. It's got Anthony Hopkins, Ed Harris.
Yep.
Uh,
Ed Harris is the bad guy, right?
yeah. Well, I mean, depends on how you look at him, but uh, uh, there's a lot of good actors and actresses, like really, really good actors and actresses, like well known and highly skilled actors and actors. Really, really well done for sure.
Yeah.
But I'd recommend anybody checking that out. I mean, it's up there with these other um, shows we've been talking about. It's up there for sure. I mean,
I
so
agree.
far at least, I'm only into season two. It has a way to go to match up with like shows like Breaking Bad and The Wire. Has to have that longevity and caring. But so far, it's been really good. So I have nothing bad to say about it at all. So
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one.
yeah,
I think I should probably go back to watching it too because it was a good. Do you know that there used to be a show back in the '70s called Westworld, and that's what it's based off of?
yeah. And I heard there's a book too, right? Is there a book?
That I don't know.
Oh, okay, I thought there was a book, but I know there was something that predated for sure.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. If
yeah,
anything, it was that show. I mean, there could very well be a book. I'm not sure though.
yeah. I just
So
had this idea. I was like, it made no sense because I see your bike there in the background. I'm like, well, you could put your bike on blocks and then just like, you know, ride in
exercise.
place. Yeah, it'd be like an
Actually,
exercise bike, but like with your real bike. You know?
they excuse me.
No.
There was there was I actually it's funny you say that because I was going to how can I put it? I was going to attempt to make it a stationary bike, and there's videos on YouTube how you can take a ordinary bike and turn it into a stationary bike.
You try that. You should try that. You
I
know,
should. It'd be a nice little project to work on.
if you have the material for it. You know.
Right. Yeah, I'd have to get the materials for it.
And if you're not someone who typically takes their bike and goes outside with it, because then unless it's like easy to transfer back and forth between being a stationary and then an actual bike outside, I don't know. It's all hypothetical stuff.
Well, there's you basically what you do is you build a platform
Hmm.
for the back wheel, and then you get pegs. You know what pegs are?
Oh yeah, Had
Remember
them on my
those?
dyno back in the day. Had a
Yeah,
green
dude.
dyno with the pegs. Yeah.
So you put pegs on there, and you put there's two pieces of wood that stand up from the base, and
Mm.
then you arch out a spot for the pegs to sit in,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then you can use it as a stationary bike.
Yeah.
So
That sounds about right. I mean, do you have pegs though?
no, I'd have to buy them, and I'd have to buy the wood, and I'd have to buy some kind of a saw a rotor or whatever you call
Just
them
to,
to
yeah, to remove
notch
the
out
wood.
the yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but right now, my main focus is getting another camera, so I'm gonna put the bike thing on the back burner.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I need a new reliable camera. So
Mm.
that is
What do you
my
got going on for the rest of the day though? What are you doing today?
man. I don't know. I'm torn between. I got so much time left in the day, and it's so nice outside. When I was at the river before, it was beautiful out. It was a little windy, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Um, so I think I want to go back down there. Um, maybe just go for a walk. Um, there's just too many people for me to vlog around. Like it's crowded down there. Like it's hard to find parking spots. Oh, I forgot to tell you, yesterday when I was trying to leave my apartment to go to the store, I must have missed a car show or something because a whole bunch of really nice cars went past me, like freaking Porsche, Aston Martins,
Hmm.
Corvettes, Mustangs. Can't remember what else, but a bunch of nice cars drove past me. So I was like, if I missed the car show, I'm gonna be really upset. Yeah,
Yeah. Maybe, well, they probably didn't have a car show.
I hope not.
I'm gonna guess where you're at, they didn't have a car show. That's my guess. I'm just
Yeah,
thinking maybe they just wanted to go for a drive together and say, hey, let's take the cars out. And they kind of have this community and
yeah,
they can social distance in their cars, because they're in their cars and they just kind of went for a group drive. That's what I'm thinking because it wouldn't make any sense for them to have a full on show and have people come into their vehicles. And like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
true.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of car shows, you remember Canal Fest?
Yes.
They canceled Canal Fest this year.
Yeah, that makes sense. Speaking
Yeah.
of which, Missouri just opened up the ability to have concerts in Missouri. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, let me make sure I'm quoting this correctly. I
Okay.
received a text. Uh, let's see. Uh,
We gotta start soon.
uh, uh, yeah, well, anyways, long story short, they're uh, let me see, Missouri con- concert venues, news. Missouri governor says concerts can resume on Monday. Here it is. Yeah.
Oh
It's
wow.
on billboard.com. So,
Okay.
yeah. So, I mean, hey, whatever you want to do, I don't care. I don't live in Missouri.
Right.
So, whatever. Uh,
I think that's a foolish decision on their part.
yeah. Yeah.
It's way too early to reopen things, and I saw that.
Well, it's not that. I mean, you can do some things, but not that.
Right.
Like sporting
And
events and concerts. Like you can do stuff, but just not that stuff.
well, that's the thing is I heard that they're canceling sports for the next season.
Well, I mean, I think they should withhold judgment. Well, baseball, it's pretty tough. You can't really do much with that, right?
Yeah,
But football, hold out with that because things could get to the space where it's feasible. Basketball, they interrupted. They might want to just cancel that season, move on to off-season activities such as the draft and free agency and all that stuff, and
yeah,
then kind of like push the season back to beginning to a later month, like maybe like November, December, and then start the new season then. But I don't
yeah.
see because I don't see the intelligence in trying to finish the season out and trying to find a venue and then needing people to be at that venue who are workers and having them and they have to go home to their family and come back. It doesn't make any sense to me. So
Right.
just cancel that for basketball and just wait. But I heard the NHL's holding their draft, which is nice. So that's good.
Oh,
I
they
think it's
are?
in June. Yeah, my buddy just told me that today. He's like, "Yeah, they're holding the draft for NHL in June." I'm like, "Great, something else to watch," because the NFL draft for me was great. I had watched multiple days of sports, so I was like, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever, it was great.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
That's sorry. Oh man. But that would just be weird though to have no football to watch or anything like that, no basketball to watch, just because it's really um I think even with them taking those precautions, they said that there's a chance of a second wave of this coronavirus to come back. And I think that by some of those states like reopening or partially reopening it, it's just going to make things worse for that. It's just going to expedite the amount of coronavirus infected patients that we have. And it's just going to make like people don't get like you can die from this, you
yeah.
know. And
Well,
they
I don't. People, the virus isn't going anywhere. It's not like gonna.
no,
If we wait another month or 2 months or 3 months or 4 months, it's not gonna like disappear.
right.
It's still gonna be out there. And so at
Yeah.
some point, we're likely gonna come into contact with this. It's just the manner in which health professionals and hospitals and organizations are able to facilitate you know that process and whatever that means for them
Yeah.
is a big deal. But at some point, you got to get back to doing things and get back to living. But I don't know.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I don't even want to talk about the coronavirus, to be honest with you. Like,
No, I
I'm
don't.
tired. I'm tired of hearing about this thing. It's like the virus, the virus, the virus.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
I
all we
hear
hear
you.
about every day. It's like February, March, April, May. It's like what is it? Yeah, it's May now. Oh wow,
Yep.
yeah, it's wow. 4 months. February, March, April, May. 4 months.
Yep.
You know, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Like just,
I just
you
wish it
know,
would so we don't have it so it's not on the news constantly and all that other crap
yeah.
as
I don't know,
well.
man. I don't know. I
Neither
don't
do
know.
I. I don't know
You
either,
know what
man.
I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna eat something today. I think maybe like a hamburger or something like that, or a cheeseburger.
That is a good idea. Cheeseburger would be great right about now.
Yeah,
So
yeah, a cheeseburger.
we probably should wrap it up. We went a little over our time.
All right, let's wrap it up.
All right,
Wrap
so
it up.
all right, so I guess that's it for Aaron and I for now. Thank you, Aaron, for accompanying me on this vlog.
Thanks for having me on this blog journey.
Anytime, man. Anytime. So that's it for us for now, and we will catch you guys in the next one.
Yes, I will literally catch you in the next one.
Literally, hold him to that too.
I will catch you.
All
Uh,
right.
yeah.
If you guys enjoyed the video, leave us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. So, and like I said, we'll catch you guys in the next one.